What is going on, guys? My name is Fixture and welcome back to the Sunday League series. It's now game 17 of the season. We've got this game coming up now, you'll see, and then a semi-final, then I think the last league game of the season. Unfortunately, we haven't actually had a game for like 3 weeks. This would have been 4 weeks, but we actually moved it forward. I don't know if I mentioned this already, but our opponents for today's game is Harworth. We're actually away. We played with 9 men last time, earlier on in the season. I think we beat them 2-0. I'm not 100% sure. Hopefully we can beat them though today. Obviously I know the score, but yeah, let's get into the highlights. Right, Harry is starting things off here. He puts a ball into Callum. He tries to go to the byline, maybe put a ball in. Wins the corner though. George with a ball in here. Harry Amer nearly getting a shot away. Zach had a little touch. Forced it out to Callum. Unfortunately, he sliced it a little bit. George picked it up though. He tried to redeem the attack, but it was actually cleared. A small little counter attack here. I think that's number 4 or 5 on the right hand side. Put a decent ball in. If someone was at that back post, it definitely would have been put into the back, and that could have easily been 1-0. We need to be careful. Throwing from, I think that was Jack. Flick on from Zach. Actually winning us another throw in. Cameron took this throw in though, actually a decent one. Jack putting a lot of pressure on that defender there. I think he eventually actually wins the corner. I took the corner, I put a lot of power on it. It was actually really windy on the day as well, so that didn't help at all. Sam though picked it up, played it out to Harry Amer. The ball he put in went all to this far side. The Harworth defender did quite well to then clear it, take it round Jack. Curtis with the header into the middle. Number 14 had a lot of touch. Cameron tried to get a shoulder in to help stop that getting to the player, but some decent passing here. Number 4, not the best of touches. Jack did pick it up to where Callum is. He then cut inside, did well, and won as a free kick. By far the best attack of the game as Jack put it into Zach, then slipped through George, and with his left foot put it over and wide. Definitely could have been 1-0 up for us there. The Harworth player now, number 7, he takes a touch. I don't know if it was a pass actually to number 10. He tried to bend it round Sam to that back post where the other player was to try and create an attack, but Harry Amer absolutely booing it up forward here to where George is. He's now running down the line. Unfortunately, it doesn't take the best touch, goes straight into the keeper's hand. The Harworth player tried to do a little flick there. Dylan actually picked up and played it down the line. Unfortunately, was cut out though. Number 4 tried to bend it round Sam yet again to find the player running in at the back post. Callum did well here to pass to Cameron. He actually put a really good ball into where Zach was. A little bit of a flick off his head there. He took it round that player. Slipped through, I think it was George. George then passed it to Harry Amer into the back of the net. Started this game off strong, 1-0. So yeah, like I said, we have started this game off very strong. Harworth has started the game off quite well as well. They've had a few little attacks, I guess, earlier on in the game, but the defender clears it up forward here, goes over. I think that's Curtis. His head straight into Ryan's hand though, not troubling us whatsoever. Curtis played it into me, a little flick onto Sam, sorry. I played it back to him, then he played it back to me. I went on a little run here. As you see the little bobble, yes there was a bobble. I'm sorry for that poor shot, I'm not going to lie. I just went into that player there. Well, I guess I kind of tripped him up at the same. Give away a free kick. The free kick came in. Tried to get to that back post. Number 14 on his own. If he connected that well, yeah, it could have potentially been an equaliser. But yeah, corner came here. Jack had a little touch flick on here, but the defender did well to, I guess, clear it out for a throw-in. Throw-in really came to nothing. It was forced back to where Ryan is now. He played it back to Dylan for like a decent 1-2. Pressure though from the defender, took actually a really decent challenge to stop that going from down the line. It eventually found it back to Ryan though. Flick on by myself, flick on by Zach to Jack. Unfortunately couldn't really get the best connection. It did eventually find Harry Amer though. The defender did well to put that foot in and to force the ball to their own player. Sam put it out for a throw in though, so no danger. Cameron here, I thought I'd put this in because it's really good. It chipped it over that player there and then brung it forward, put a very good ball down the line to where George is. He then cut back and went back down the line, fooled both defenders. Unfortunately the ball wasn't as good as his little run down that line after Cameron's pass. Ball down to where Jack is on this right hand side. He does well to then cut inside. Ball eventually finds Zach on the volley. George bang, back of the net. Potential goal of the season. Jack actually went down after that, and he actually went off unfortunately. George explaining to us about his goal there. It was actually very good. Brad now came on, I think, for Jack after he went down after that goal. I'm not 100% sure what we're matter with him, but hopefully he'll be available for the next game. He didn't actually come on at the rest of the game, unfortunately. But yeah, 2-0 up, very, very strong performance from us. Definitely can play better though. Corner coming for our opponents here, didn't really reach the front post after Sam clearing it well. Brad obviously now making an appearance on the field. He plays Zach through. Unfortunately, the last touch kind of killed off the attack. I won the ball back here, a little nice turn, and then an outside a foot pass down the line to where George is. Like I said, he flicked it over that defender there. He then fell over the defender. He was looking for the ball and he finds Harry Amery. Unfortunately, couldn't get the real best touch on it. No one really coming to the ball here. After 15 then plays 14 in, and then played it forward to, I think that was 10. Right idea from number 10, he tried switching play on that far right hand side, but ball was played back to Ryan as he booted it, cleared it, no trouble whatsoever. Number 14 on the ball yet again, ball put back into the box. Number 15 so close for getting an head on that, and definitely could have been a goal. George had a very, very good opportunity to score his second of the game there, and for our third, but it's a very decent save by the keeper, I'm not going to lie. George kept possession though, he played it out to Harry Amery, he looked for a ball into the box, he put one in, Callum really couldn't find his feet, keeper picked that up easily. Brad with a volley across the pitch to where Sam is. Sam looks like he's going to set his up for a shot, just over the bar though, unfortunately. I think that's George there, it's not really that zoomed in, but he laid it back to Zach. He was very strong to keep possession and look for a ball into the box. Potentially could have been a penalty if he gone down, but ball was put in. Callum had a shot, skimmed the post literally. Continuing the highlights now, Harry Amery put a decent ball into myself. I then give him a ball to run onto, but it's a decent challenge by the defender. Corner came though, I had a little bit less power on, I meant it bounced at the front post, straight to Harry Amery. I thought he was going to shoot, honestly. He had quite a lot of space, not much pressure on him, but yet again winning another corner. Brad a little flick on it, it fell to Dylan outside. He then tried to flick it on back to Brad, but it kind of forced its way out for our opposition's throw-in. Decent ball in the middle from Brad, finds myself. I then put it back onto the left hand side to where Harry is. He looks for a ball in the box as he cuts back again. Winning yet again another corner. Nothing came of that. We actually got a free kick though. Look at me at the back post. A young Andy Carroll. Unfortunately I couldn't get the right contact. We did win yet another corner. Nothing came of that also though. But Zach, to be fair, had a decent strike. A decent save by the keeper. I honestly thought it was going to go in. But yeah, half time came. As you can see, in that first half, I thought it played quite well, but we know we're capable of better, so we're going to the second half thinking that we can do better. Harworth did quite well in that first half. Hopefully they can try and get a couple of goals back into the second half though. But Dylan with an absolute insane strike. He tried first time, tried again, definitely went in that time though. Harry Amery with a free kick hitting the bar. It was actually put onto the bar by the keeper, so it went out for actually a corner. Not many options as you can see by myself here, so I just played it back to where Dylan is. And Dylan actually cut inside and passed it to Kurt, so it's a decent football by us. Kurt tried to then play more attacking. Unfortunately, the defender cut it out. Yeah, again another free kick by George. Look at that, literally rolled across the goal line, goal mouth, should I say, near enough. I picked it up yet again in the midfield, putting some balls over the top. Callum unfortunately couldn't get that. I think I put a bit too much on it, to be fair. But yeah, like I said, like a minute or two ago, I said that was decent in the first half. Definitely can perform better. We definitely are showing that in this second half. Harworth yet again having some few decent chances. Can't really get that last ditch pass and then eventually a shot away at the moment though. Ball played out wide to Cameron on this right hand side. He's looking forward as he keeps on dribbling. Passes it actually out wide to where Zach is. He tries to put a ball in. It's the back of the defender out for a throw-in. Throw-in comes to nothing, shall I say. Sam actually plays it to me. A little budge number 10 off the ball here and then put it down the line. Look at that cheeky little chip from George. I don't know if the ref saw it, but it actually caused a goal for Callum. I don't know if I should be putting that in. It's a bit controversial. I don't know if I said that right. Probably didn't, but it's now 4-0. The kid who George tripped up actually pushed George in the back. George actually took a quick free kick all the way over the defender, straight to Harry, and into the back of the net. So he kind of didn't get his revenge, I guess. It's still playing to how we would like. We're currently now 5-0 up. Very, very strong performance. Harworth, yet again, are still actually playing decent. Not like they're like walking about and stuff. They're still pressing the ball. They're still trying to make attacks, so fair play to him for that. Brad had a shot, hits the back of the defender, fell to Harry. Yet again, some pressure on him there. Tries to get to the byline for a ball in, goes out for a corner. Corner went onto that other side. It went over to Brad, and ball was actually put in yet again. And you can probably see it's actually 6-0 now, but it's because George actually scored a decent overhead kick. I'm sorry I couldn't get that, but I'll have to have words with the camera woman again. Potential sacking in the morning. But yeah, we are 6-0 up. Potentially could be 7. Yes, we are. I think that was Callum yet again getting on the score sheet. I think he actually got his hat-trick in this game, so fair play to him. Throw-in comes into where George is. Oh, this is actually Callum's hat-trick goal right there. It's now 8-0 to us. Very strong performance. It could have been potentially 8-1 here, but Dylan with an absolute insane pressure in, I guess, and a decent challenge to force the attacker to crumble, I guess. Ryan picked it up, played it out, and stuff like that. Throw-in actually came in from Harworth here. Sam actually got in the way of my volley, shall I say. I apologise there, as you can see at the end of the game, and that is the end of the game. The full-time whistle went and everything like that. Our second to last game of our season went very well, obviously, with that 8-0 win. Next weekend we have the semi-final of the cup in a neutral ground, so hopefully everyone will be fit for that occasion, so we can hopefully get into the final. We've definitely got one of the strongest teams for our age group. But yeah, guys, if you did enjoy this video, please leave it that thumbs up. That is much appreciated. Also subscribe if you're new around here for more Sunday League videos in the future, and I guess I'll see you next time. Peace.